Live stream today, first one ever. Problem is you're not going to see my team, but you can watch this video obviously later. I'll upload it onto the page and you can watch it. But the only issue is you're not going to see my team. Like, is there a way? I've never done a live stream before, so don't hate me. Is there a way I can put my photo, like, of my team in this thing or what? I can't, I don't think. Let's see. What are the options? Oh, there we go. I'm all glitched out, but... bastard. I'm just a floating head now. All right. Like I said, we're doing a live stream. You know what? We'll put it... Can I do that? Yeah, that's better. All right. Doing a live stream because obviously left the laptop at home. Can't really get onto anything at the moment. I've got my missus' work laptop, but the issue with... Hey, what's going on? Oh, first view ever. You are the first view ever. How you been, bro? What's going on? How are you feeling with your team this week, leading into Gameweek 17? Talk to me. I'm here to talk. I'll be here for a little bit, and like I said, I'll just pretty much keep talking as I'm going over my team, and yeah. But straight out, I don't know what I'm doing right now, so it's all happening. But yeah, we'll go into it as normal, and then I'll keep, if more people join, I'll keep answering questions or whatnot. But yeah, so this is the team. You can see it. We've green screened it. And yes, obviously we've got Donnarumma. We've got Guardiola, Cucurella. Obviously Trafford didn't start him, but Donnarumma. Yep. Cucurella, Van Dijk. Saliba might come in. I'm just looking on this website, the website. I think they might concede against Everton. I just think Van Dijk's who they've got. Van Dijk against Tottenham. I don't hate that. Cucurella against Newcastle. Also don't hate it because Newcastle's all over the shop at the moment, I believe. I know at St. James's Park it's probably not a good idea. There could be some goals in the game. But yeah, that's the situation in defence. I'm not too worried about the defence. Who else we got? I've got to move around. I don't know what I'm doing. No, I mean, Foden, obviously. Bruno, Szoboszlai, Enzo. Enzo is my vice. I got home from work at about 8 o'clock on a Saturday. It's been a bit ridiculous. Dropping in the ranks without Sir Philip from 45th to 175th. Kaz, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? How'd you miss on the Phil? The Dr. Phil lad. How'd you manage to miss it? I know that week I was like Cherky, Foden, whatever. Really, it wouldn't. If you bring in either of them, it would have been a good trade. But Foden was the better one. But yeah, here we are. Yeah, I've gone Enzo. I got home from work about 8. I had my Christmas party, considering it's just me in the business, and I caught up with some friends at the local. So I was up pretty late last night, early this morning, and then went to work obviously very early. Got home pretty late. This time of the year, work is crazy. I know I complain to you guys every bloody week about this shit. But yeah, late one. I was going to jump on this for a little bit and then probably catch a nap. My missus is freaking sitting there watching Home Alone. She's waiting for me to come and watch. So it's your fault. The amount of effort I was trying to figure. I said, how can I make a video for the boys and girls? Here it is. So yeah, probably try and have a quick nap. Check the team list. Then have a quick nap again if I want to, maybe not. And then City's game, obviously. Yeah, it's going to be a bit tough for me. And then I've obviously got to get up at 4:30 and watch my boys play. So yeah, it's a bit of a shit one for me. And then I've got to go to work tomorrow morning. Made some stupid, unnecessary trades and have copped some injuries in the past month in my backline. Kaz, how many trades you got left at the moment? What have you got at the moment? Because I don't know if you're in our Discord, but I've been pretty vocal about making no trades, especially with the news that we've gotten this week in regards to blanks and double game weeks. So I'm not trading this week. You're the most real and informative content going around. Brother, let me tell you, I'm not going to piss in anyone's pocket. Like I said at the start of this year, before when I started making this stuff, I said, I don't think there's anyone that watches as much EPL as me. But look at my eyes. Look at them. They're black. My mates call me freaking Kung Fu Panda. See how it is. And that's why I started this page, because I didn't think anyone had watched or, done a lot as much with the football as I am. And obviously I'm going to try and relay some information to you guys. Like I said, I've been a bit busy the last maybe 6 weeks, and it's been a bit hectic, but I'm trying my best. And obviously this is showing you I'm trying my best. I'm trying to figure out a live stream just to get a video out. 17 trades. Okay. You want my honest opinion, or do you want me to talk a little bit of fluff, cuz? Because honestly, you're fucked, really. Like, that's me being straight to the point. You're not, but I've got 24 left, and I think even that's not a lot. And I'm trying to, like I said, there's players that I want to buy at the moment that are like Bowen next week, Cole Palmer. I might move to a Palmer soon. I might go from a Fernandes to a Palmer, or a Minter to a Palmer, or a Bowen. I'm just worried about Minter's break even this week. I think it's going to be a little bit difficult, maybe, but I don't hate the Sunderland fixture. I see goals in that fixture. You watch every episode, brother. You comment on all my videos, and I really appreciate it. Trust me. It's funny. You work, you do some videos. I keep shaking the bloody thing, so I apologize. You work, you do some videos, and you put them online, and you get these same people coming back, and I always see your name, and I truly appreciate it. Trust me. It means a lot for me. I'm just a bit of a nupty from Sydney, but trying my best to give you. I wish I had some more time. I always complain about it. I'm a man with limited time at the moment, and I wish I had more time to go in depth with a lot of things with you guys, and it'd be great if I could do that. But it is what it is. Yeah. So 17 trades isn't a lot. I probably, I don't know. Look at it this way. Think of it every time you've got count all your boosts as 5 transfers. Oh, I mean 3 transfers. 3 times 5 for me, it's 15. In my head, I'm like, I've got 9 left. 9 isn't enough for me. 9 really isn't enough to get through the end. So what am I going to do? I'm a little bit lucky, I think, but also I'm not lucky because I've prepared for this in regards to City's fixtures. City has a fantastic run of fixtures for like the next 10 game weeks, right? And instead of me investing in the Arsenal teams from the start of the season, I went Tottenham early. And I think everyone remembers I went Tottenham early. And then I kind of skipped that Arsenal. And that's where everyone's scores went really high up. And yeah, I kind of fell behind a bit there. But now I've invested in City. People like yourself who missed out on the Foden, who have missed out on a Gvardiol or a Donnarumma. Like, Donnarumma's not a horrible price. Don't get it twisted. But all these Arsenal players now, they're starting to get these injuries, but in defence, but in the midfield, all these players are coming back. So there's more rotation at the moment. So, and with all these midweek fixtures, like it's changing a lot at the moment. Do I hold Enzo, or is it beef jerky time? I said in the Discord this week, I've got Haaland, Foden, Gvardiol, Donnarumma. I wouldn't be opposed to adding Cherky into that team in Supercoach. If you played FPL, I probably wouldn't recommend it. If you get up and watch the games, I think Cherky's okay. He's been great. I said a couple of weeks ago when I was talking about bringing him in, I think he's a great option. You have the luxury of, if you have him in the team, you can start Foden if he plays Cherky, Haaland. I would assume out of those three, two of them will return in a game. Like, they're going to score goals. They're not a shit team going forward. They might have the odd game where they don't score plenty, but I think going forward, you can have that luxury. But in your position, I would not Reece Walsh. I probably wouldn't trade Enzo out, even though I'm looking to trade Enzo out. Whose minutes? Cherky's. I'm from Sydney, brother. From the area in Sydney. If you're from Sydney, you know the area is. Cherky's minutes, that's why I'm saying in Supercoach, you have the luxury of going, okay, I've got 5 midfielders. I can go bang. You know, if Cherky's going to play, you're in a good position. If he doesn't play, you're like, shit, I've got to rely on that 5th midfielder or whatever it is. Szoboszlai isn't injured from what we know at the moment. Like, he's not injured, but I think he's travelled. Or travelled. Has he travelled? No, we're playing in London. Yeah, we're playing in London. Szoboszlai was training this morning. There's footage of them doing the Sheva, like the rondo, you want to call it. And he was involved, and they said it was not as bad as they thought. Scans came back and they were pretty good, but there hasn't been a lot of information on it. And usually when there's not a lot of information, it's probably pretty good, right? G'day, mate. What score would you take from Man City vice captain this week as backup captains? Not amazing. Bruno, Saka, leaning Foden, VC. I'm not opposed to Foden, VC. And as you can tell with my team, I'm kind of in a position where I'm kind of forced to go Enzo vice, considering my loop is Trafford. Foden's going good. Foden's going great. Let me have a quick look, because I don't really remember all the fixtures. But yes, I know Bruno plays like Aston Villa. It's not a great fixture away to Villa. Villa away it's not a fantastic fixture. Week 17, EPL matches. So on the second day, what have we got? We've got... Yeah, well, it's only 2 games on Sunday night. There's bloody 8 games on tonight and in the morning. Everton away is a bit of a difficult fixture for Arsenal. Like I said, I do think Everton will score. At the moment, I just think Arsenal's not red hot. I think Arsenal is a bit red hot in defence. I think they will concede. Even though Everton's lost Njai, and Njai is probably their most creative player, I still think Everton at home, they'll be up for it. I think they'll be there to nab a goal. If we want to talk about other options, I think if you've got Cole Palmer, you can vice him before Haaland, right? Or an Enzo Fernandez, or a Cucurella, or a Chalobah even. I don't think Chalobah's a bad shout. Chalobah's very aggressive on set pieces, and he tends to get his head on a lot of crosses. And if they keep the clean sheet, if he jags a goal or an assist, that'd be fantastic. Brentford, I think if you've got... the only issue is they play the same time as Man City, and you probably want to captain VC Haaland, or... It's difficult. So you go Haaland. I'd contemplate captaining Ekitike. I think Ekitike is an option. You can captain Ekitike. I've considered it. Leading into this week, I actually thought VC Haaland, captain Ekitike. That was my initial thing, because I wanted to be a little bit different. I think everyone's kind of, if you watch the stuff over and over again, I like to be, I try to be different, and it's kind of stuffed me around a little bit, really. And if I didn't do that, and I kind of just went with everyone else and taken those little gambles, like I've taken gambles with players that have returned well. However, my captain choices have been, when I've had a good week, it could have been a very, very good week, but I've taken a risk on something else, and it's just been bloody average. So, yeah, that's the situation, I think, with the captaincy. Arsenal, you can, if you think they're going to go really well, I guess you could captain a Saka. Who else is really... Trossard's got a bit of an injury. I don't know what's going to go with him. I think Minto will have a good game. Well, I do. I don't want to sell him. I think Sunderland at the whatever it is. I don't know. Brighton at home against Sunderland. That's the type of game that you're going to get a couple of goals. Watching Brighton against Liverpool, Brighton great chances, and they've been like that for years and years and years. I think they're underachieving a little bit goals wise. I think they can be doing a bit better. They weren't very clinical against Liverpool. It's just a bit of a situation, you know what I mean? Yeah, like the Leeds fixture, Crystal Palace. Leeds can beat Crystal Palace, I genuinely think. So yeah, in regards to your captaincy, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think there's many options this week. Ekitike would probably be my number one pick of the rest. Maybe Bruno would be, just because he's involved with everything. And his base stats last week were very, very good. If you want to go back and look at him, I think I mentioned it in the review. I think his base stats are very, very good. Sunderland are depleted with AFCON. They had, I think, 8 players leave. I think they had the most players leave. Not many of them were starters, though. That's the thing. Not many of them were actual starters, I believe. I think it was only like 2 of them that were starters. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll tell you what I think this week, what I think is going to happen. Every week I kind of said it. I'll probably stay on for about 10 minutes or so before the boss cracks his shits and says, "What are you doing? Where are you?" And I need some sleep. I truly need some sleep. I think Newcastle, Chelsea. I think Newcastle are in a bit of trouble. I mentioned Bruno Guimaraes. I think he'll go pretty good. However, I wish I had the Let me go through it. I'm going to try and find it. EPL. Guimaraes is 1 yellow away from... where? No, I don't want the team. I want the players. Bruno Guimaraes is 1 yellow away from a suspension. So is Antoine Semenyo. So is Bernardo Silva. So is Kamara from Aston Villa. So is Daniel Munoz. I know he's injured, but that's just something to remember later. Baliba from Brighton, he is 1 away. Szoboszlai is 1 yellow away. Ampadu, Donnarumma, I got a couple of boys there. Not fantastic. Jayden Bogle, James Garner, Matt Savifa, Matt Doherty, Matty Cash, Murado, Nathan Collins, Neco Williams, Siddiqui, Dorgu, Pedro Porro. They're the ones that are 1 more yellow away. So there's a couple of players there that probably some people would be interested in. So I'd probably stay away from, honestly, if you're going to bring him in like a Szoboszlai, I've got him, and I've got a Donnarumma, and yeah, it's a bit difficult. It could be like a 1 week loan, and then you're off for a weekend, and then we got to sit him the next week, so it's not ideal. But yeah, that's all the yellow card, boys. We've got on 3. We've got Truffert, Dan Burn, Mbuemo, who obviously is gone to AFCON. Calvin Bassey, Alcaraz, Somerville, Ouattara, Anderson, Enzo Lafay, Esteval, Mejbri, Canate, Igor Thiago. If you don't have Thiago, they've got some good fixtures coming up as well. I personally, if he was a lot lower in price, I probably would have gone to him. But however, we went obviously the Ekitike route, and that's kind of paid dividends for us. And he will be our 3rd striker for the remainder of time until God knows when. I guess if Egypt keep going far, or once the AFCON starts, if Egypt go far, I think we'd be looking at keeping him that whole time. There might be a game in there that's he gets dropped. Hopefully it's like the League Cup game and whatnot. So we'll see. Yeah, but like I said, I wouldn't be opposed to Thiago. Surprised you're benching Saliba. Everton are missing Njai, Dewsbury Hall, Gay, and maybe Grealish, but can understand other two starting for possible attacking returns. Full transparency, I am St. James's Park is always a tough away game. 100%. It's like Leeds away, but on steroids. If you watch my videos, I know you do, Locke. I'm a big fan of Leeds at home. Leeds at home is, I know I just said Leeds away. Leeds at home is a great fixture. And St. James's Park for Newcastle is a fantastic fixture for them. And usually it's goals. That's usually what it means. It's funny because out of them, I think Cucurella is the one that I would drop for Saliba. In regards to Arsenal, like I said, full transparency, I am under the understanding a lot of people have David Raya, Calafiori, Timber, either Saliba, or they've got Gabriel on the bench, still injured, or whatever it is. I'm taking the gamble, and I'm just 100% in the gamble in regards to hoping that they don't score. I mean, that they concede. Sorry, they don't score. They don't score well. That's what I was going to say. But I think they are the type of team. Raya is the type of keeper. If he concedes one, he's not going to score well. He doesn't really make a lot of saves all the time. He's not one of those keepers. And I know Everton are missing some players, but they are the jammiest team, bro. They are very, very... At home, it's a big game. The fans, I think, will get them up, get them going, and I think they might nick one. If they don't, that's all right. I'll take the 12 that Raya's going to get. I'll take as long as Calafiori and Timber don't score, then I'm happy with that. That's pretty much... But yeah, so that's pretty much why I'm not starting Saliba, because I want to make sure that I want to take full advantage of my differentials, essentially, because I'm going against Arsenal defence, because so many other people are heavily invested in it. It worked last week against Wolves. I made that decision, and it was a great decision for me. That's pretty much why I'm not playing Saliba. I can give you short answers and not go in depth, but that is pretty much how I feel. Timber is dirt cheap. I think I saw him at 6 mil, was it? Or was I dreaming? Timber is a player I'd look at. I just don't want to make transfers. It's literally as simple as that, boys. I'm willing to miss out on players at the moment, and I know it's going to sound stupid in the long run. Yeah, 6.2 for Timber. I know Ben White came off at halftime. The issue is with Timber, and now Ben White's come back. This is what these people had the luxury of having. Ben White was injured start of the season. Timber's position was beautiful, right? Now Gabriel's injured. Mosquera's injured. They've only got, at the moment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fit defenders. Timber, Calafiori, Saliba, Ben White, and Hincapié. One of them's going to miss not one of them's going to miss every game. One of them's going to miss a game every week, right? At the moment, I think it's Ben White. Well, for this week, I think it's Ben White. I think they'll go Saliba, Hincapié, Calafiori left back, Timber right back, considering Ben White got hooked at halftime. I did not see the sit with Ben White. I thought he got hooked at halftime because it was a precaution. So if he's out for 5 weeks, they've got 4 fit defenders. Which is another reason why I'd love to go against their defense right now. One more injury there. They got dramas. I'm telling you, I've been saying it. I think their problem is right around the corner. I'm calling Arsenal bottling it this season. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Just not. Is it bottling it? Look. They've lost some players in defence. I'll give them that, but I don't really want to give them any excuse because I've heard it all with them, and I'm done with Arsenal fans. Like seriously, I've got what? Do I trade him to Timber Guardiola? Let me have a quick look. I've got Guardiola, and he's been great. City got West Ham. Okay. I'm going to name you the next... Till game week 23. I'll make you make the decision and tell me what you think. Man City, Guardiola. As West Ham, Nottingham Forest, Sunderland, Chelsea, Brighton, Man U, Wolves. Arsenal have Everton, Brighton, Aston Villa, Bournemouth, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, Man United. Yeah, Gabriel's not far away from returning. He's not. Gabriel, he didn't play... I'm trying to remember. I'll find out now. I was trying to remember, was it a Champions League game or an EPL game that he came off the field injured? Or no, it was I think it was a Champions League game because he played in the 90 against Sunderland. Because he came off. It was a League Cup game. It was a League Cup game, wasn't it? I know it wasn't. See, that'd have been great. I would have loved to have seen him come off early, drop some price, and then Gabriel would be the player that from Arsenal's defence that I would like to invest in. He'd be the one, not the other ones. Timber's actually, pound for pound, like price-wise, I'd say Timber at the moment. Like, I've got Saliba at 5.9 at the moment. Like, I only backed in because I couldn't afford Gabriel at the time, and I just didn't want to lose out on, at that time, because Arsenal was flying a couple of weeks ago, or 2 months ago, whatever. And that bastard somehow got on the end of every single cross ever that they ever crossed in their life. And it was just ridiculous. But anyways, yes, I believe City will have a better run. That's what I think. That's my personal opinion. You make up your decision. There's a reason why I've gone heavy for Man City, and I'm going to stay with Man City, and that's the reason why I'm not going to make too many transfers now. But yes, I think, did I go over all the games? Did I go over the games? Anyway, I will. Chelsea, Newcastle. I do think Chelsea might have a clean sheet here, genuinely. I do believe they could. Bournemouth at home against Burnley, Bournemouth. Brighton, Sunderland, 2-2 draw. Hey, Matty, how are ya? What's going on? What's going on? What? Not yet. I forget what I said, mate. So I can't. I don't remember. I don't remember what I said freaking 3 seconds ago. What did I say? And why are you saying not yet? Brighton, Sunderland, that's a genuine, like I said, 2-2 type of game. Man City, West Ham. I can see West Ham scoring, which is going to absolutely kill me. Like, I'm not going to be biased. I know I've got the City players, but I can see West Ham scoring. It's the type of game that you can just see them nabbing a goal, like a Souček header from a corner, Bowen assist when you don't want to bring him into your team because he's playing Man City and he somehow grabs a freaking attacking return. Wolves versus Brentford. I think both teams will score. I do. I think Wolves are improved. They're doing all right. You asked if you went through the games. Not yet. Okay. I read them out to you. I was trying to say, hey, look, what sounds better? Yeah, I think Bulls are getting in good. I think Tottenham are struggling. I know we've done better the last couple of weeks, and we look better. It's great, and it's because Salah's not playing. Like I've said it before, with the new players, the system, what we want to do, change. Liverpool will beat Tottenham. It's a 2-0 kind of game. Everton, Arsenal, I can see like a 3-1 Arsenal. I really can. I think they win. But I do think Everton might nab one. Leeds at home against Crystal Palace. Palace, no Munoz. I'm trying to remember. Was SAR's gone, isn't he? Yeah, I believe SAR's gone. Yeah, because I think people were talking in FPL to buy Jeremy Pino. Aston Villa versus Man U. It's like a 1-1 kind of game. I could see it. Man United's scoring a lot of goals. Hey, I told you, invest in Man U early this season. I think game week 3 or 4, I told you, invest into a Bruno. Invest into an Mbuemo. I said buy shares in the Man U return. And it's coming. It's coming together, as much as I hate to see it. And last game, Fulham versus Nottingham Forest. Both teams will score. Yeah, so listen, what am I at? 31 minutes, 9:26. Let me, I'll stay on for 9 more minutes. 9:35, I'll jump off. I'll leave the last 10 minutes to me talking shit. Getting some last questions in, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how we go. I'm looking forward to this week. It's a bit of a difficult week. I think this kind of favours the Arsenal holders, in my opinion. Like I think if you want to look at it on a balance sheet, you're more in favour of, in my opinion, in my sporting opinion, I think the fixture of Everton, even though it is away, I think they're more likely to keep a clean sheet against them and that team, as opposed to Man City keeping a clean sheet. I know they're at home, but West Ham just have that knack of scoring a bulge goal against the team and just ruining your week. So, and Man City have that lapse in concentration as a team. Like, they've done it so often. So, I wouldn't be surprised to see that. I'm not going to watch the game, which is going to do my head in. But knowing me, I'm a spastic. I might stay up all night, even though I'm exhausted. And I've got to work tomorrow morning. And I might be catching up with Geordie, Mr. Number 1 overall tomorrow, actually. So we'll have a chat, maybe. We'll see. And then, yes, I'm celebrating my actual Christmas party with my partner tomorrow night, just for dinner. Don't take her out, otherwise, we're done. She'll snap me. So I obviously think I should hold off trading out Enzo to Turkey in my situation with 17 trades left. Guys, but firstly, I need first name, guys, just so I remember, so I can... What's your first name? Let me know, so I don't say your whole freaking name. Because I know you comment, you're involved all the time, so I'll rather that, so I can just say that to you. Yes, I think hold off trades for you. That's my personal opinion. I'm at 20, like I said to you earlier, I'm 24 trades left, and I'm still holding because I still am a little bit worried. The only way, Alex, the Liverpool fan. Welcome. Thank you for always watching my videos. You're a legend. Always commenting. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think in your situation, I wouldn't trade. Truly. And anyone else who watches this, whoever's watching it live or who's going to watch it later on in the next hour or two before the games start, I wouldn't trade. Like, truly. I know if you've got a good rank or whatever it is, if you've got a good rank and you've got under 20 trades, I'm sorry to break it to you, I think you're in trouble. Don't get your hopes up. Because like I said, take it from the perspective of 5 boosts, 3 trades, 15 trades there. And you are going to use them all between game week 30 and game week 36, and I promise you that. So we're at 17, and you're going to tell me we've got 13 weeks to hold off. In my head, I want 20 trades at game week 30. and you're going to tell me I've got 4 trades to get to game week 30, I need no injuries. I need nothing. I need to take the losses for the money, which I'm not worried about at the moment. I've got 12 million in the bank. That's okay. That's not a problem. It's just the next, like I said to you a bit before, like we'll work in blocks. And I said this was the block that we're not going to trade in. After game week 10 to 20, let's see where we're at that. Let's see where we are after that. Sorry, I'm mumbling. And then we'll reassess. I'm already reassessing. Because I can kind of see that my Man City players, I think it's a great investment so far. And yeah, it's their next blocks, singular blocks of games, like their next, say, 5, or like I said, their next 8 games, quite good. So I'm happy with that. I don't need to touch them. As long as it's no injuries, that's where I will start to obviously crack it a little bit and go, oh, what's going on? Alex, actually, you know what? Before I go, Alex, and you were ranked 175th. Let me have a look. Let me see what I can say to you. Alex. A bit of dribble, is that you? Did you say 175th? 175th. That's got to be you. A bit of dribble, is that you? Yeah, that's you. Okay. Let me look at this team. I wouldn't trade out Ben White. Leave Ben White. Bring in Van Dijk to start. It's not an issue. For now. That's for now. Or even not. Start Bruno. Go 2 at the back. Put Bruno in there. And I think that's fine. You can do either of those. You can start Van Dijk because I think they'll keep a clean sheet against Tottenham. I think Tottenham are just rubbish at the moment. Very, very bad. Or go Bruno. And I think Bruno against Chelsea, like that game can go either way. He'll get you, I think, like a good 8 points from base stats, pretty much. Like I genuinely think it's not a bad shout. In regards to my position, yeah, I think I'm in a great position. I really think I'm in a great position, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. And like I said, if I drop like 100, 200 places out of the rankings and the next, I don't know, as long as the points are quite, like I said to you in the preview, the review of the show last week. It started this week. I said in the review. I don't know what I was going to say now. What did I say? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, for you, like I said, you can go 2 at the back, start the 5 in the midfield. Or not play Bruno and start Van Dijk over Ben White. Don't waste the trades. Wait till we, I don't know. But, I was saying about my position. If I can hold trades for the next, say, 13 weeks, whatever, use minimal ones, that'll be okay. I'll be happy with that. I'll truly be happy with that in the long run. So, all right. Yeah, Burns injured, but look at it this way. You got 3 defenders, right? You got 3 defenders. You can start all 3 of them in a week. You can play 4 in the midfield and 3 up front. Like, you've got 5 good midfielders. So that's fine. All right. Anyway, that's me done. We're going to go enjoy the night. Might have a bit of a wine. Relax a little bit. Take it easy. Hopefully, if I can get an hour nap, but God knows, they're going to announce the team shortly too, aren't they? Kickoff's 11, isn't it? I believe so. We shall see. But yeah, that's me done, boys and girls. It'll be up there for everyone to see. I'm pretty sure it automatically uploads the video. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. But like I said, thank you for everyone that joins. You know, I kind of want to do a live stream before a game or during the game. You know what I mean? Like moving forward. I wish the games were a bit earlier. just to interact with everyone because I enjoy doing this and it's great. So, yeah, good luck this week. Any questions, join the Discord. Any questions in the comments, whatever it is. You want me to look at your teams for the week? Whatever. Let me know. I'll do it. I'll send you some feedback. And yeah, take care. And I don't know how do I stop this. That's the only thing. Take care and God bless.